against the very best in the world in Europe, and here in the Commonwealth this is a very, very respectable walk indeed. To destroy the Australian contingent, they lost one. Jess Rothwell was down to compete here. She's got a hamstring injury, didn't compete, but even if she had, this victory would have been assured, because this is real talent now. And the confidence that comes from winning a major championship like this will take her through. That you get from winning.
It certainly is. And she'll perhaps instill some belief in the rest of the English or British squad when it comes to London 2012. Claire Tallant just disappears round the horseshoe taking a drink, and this is Grayson G. Good performance by the Kenyan. I told you earlier her best was 1:34, and this would be a welcome podium position for her. David Rotich Kimatai got a bronze for Kenya 8 years ago. The man we saw finishing 4th in the men's race, he had the number 16-16. Good walk by him, and his countrywoman might be recreating what he achieved in Manchester 8 years ago. But certainly no English athlete has achieved what Jo Jackson would have done here. No English woman. And it's one thing to arrive at an event as the favourite. It's quite another to deliver your pre-race plan with absolute perfection. A lot of things can go wrong in distance races. It's very hard to get it right, and it's very easy to make a mistake. We saw Luke Adams stumbling in the closing stages of the men's race, and Jared Tallant taking full advantage. But so far, without wishing to jinx her, there have been absolutely no mistakes by Jo Jackson. None either from Claire Tallant. She simply couldn't live with the pace injected by the English woman. And she's probably the less famous and certainly the less decorated of the husband-wife combination. So this in itself would be a great achievement for the Australian, and by finishing on the podium, she maintains Australia's rich history in this event.
Well, a little bit of credit too to her coach. She's coached by Brent Valance at the Australian Institute of Sport, where so many of their top athletes are focused. And of course, the evidence over the years of the importance of the Institute of Sport there has been clear for all to see. But an English woman, very much in charge. She came into this race, as you've said several times, as the favourite, and she is going to prevail unless anything untoward happens, as you've already suggested. It's quite clear she must be very, very tired now. And we will give you the splits, although the splits are not too significant now because it's about winning. This is a championship, and the times are not that significant, unless, of course, they're in games record schedules, but this is not. Trying to get some refreshment, didn't get it. There was no bottle there. She's definitely suffering here, you know, and I just hope that she can maintain. Her legs look a little bit wobbly as she goes. She'll need this refreshment because she missed the bottle of water. There wasn't one there, and that really should have been there.
Stuart, I wonder how significant that could be in the closing stages. We said that she was closing in on a piece of history, and she may very well